Hi guys, Turonic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for clicking on this short weekly video. I'm going to be going over the collective astrology for November the 22nd through November the 28th. If you'd like to see how this is directly affecting your zodiac sign, you can always check out Enchantress Press Astrology on YouTube or my monthly newsletter. I'll put the link to both in the comment section. So if you're watching this video from a shared view, actually click on the video. You can go down to the comment section and those links will be there. Now, first I want to say happy birthday to all of the Sagittarius people out there, especially the most important Sagittarius in my life, my father. Abundant blessings to you and happy birthday week, Dad. Happy birthday month, everyone, all Sagittarius. Okay, so let's get into exactly why we're here, to go over these transits. Okay, now the sun is in Sagittarius at 0 degrees. So it's prompting us right now to work and focus on work projects, okay? Not to fall off, not to get lax. I know it's the holiday season, but if you slack off now, you could suffer a setback that is detrimental to your career, okay? So you want to stay on task. We're coming into the new year. We want to come into the new year with a blast, okay? Now, lower vibrational tendencies can be recognized now. So please, guys, be honest with yourself and handle your business. You know, take care of what you have to take care of. Let's move along to Venus. Venus is the planet of romance, finances, abundance, pleasure. It's at 1 degree of Scorpio, okay? So you may be experiencing enjoyment within your craft. You know, you might be fulfilled with what you're doing. Those that are not, Venus is kind of prompting us to find that. Find what brings us abundance, okay? Find what brings us that pleasure, okay? So whether it's a talent you already harbor or whether you're trying to find that talent, you're going to need to dig deep to find out what brings you greater fulfillment, okay? Everyone is looking for that to like get that greater fulfillment in their craft, getting better in their craft, or finding what they can put out to the world that people will be in awe of or they can benefit abundantly from. Now, traveling, as I said, digging deep and looking beyond the surface of things will help you to figure out what it is that you need to create that abundance within yourself, okay? Now let's move along to Mercury. And of course, there are things that have to do with love and things like that. But like I said, you can always check the newsletter, see how it's directly affecting you and where you're getting that abundance, where you're blocked from that abundance, and where you have opportunities to receive that romance or abundance, okay? Now, Mercury, the planet of communication, skills, intellect, even sales, is at 15 degrees Scorpio. This position speaks as to maybe a lying or scheming person bringing about someone else's downfall. Okay, watch your words this week. Your career, your marriage, your friendships, your relationships could definitely suffer because of you acting too hastily and saying something that you shouldn't have said, posting something you shouldn't have posted, things like that. Mull things over before you accept opportunities as well. If you know that you can't make that deadline or you know that you can't fulfill that opportunity, don't take it. That could be detrimental. That person that's counting on you to do that, you know, if you don't, could really suffer because of it. So you want to be mindful of accepting opportunities that you can't handle. Now, Mars, Lilith, and Chiron is in Aries. Mars is the planet of energy and challenges, okay? Chiron is the wounded healer. Lilith and Chiron, though, are retrograde. So that means you're processing wounds that are no longer actively fighting, okay? Something that's over with. You may have been the brunt of someone's selfishness in the past, someone that always seems to make it out unscathed, someone who only cared about what they could get from you or what they could get from others, okay? You're processing those wounds. But while you're also processing those wounds, the universe is prompting you to let those wounds go. It could be a boss, it could be a lover, it could be a friend that did this to you. But, you know, like I said, Chiron wants you to heal. So it wants you to remember that everyone is not the same. Everybody doesn't operate by the same morals or the same beliefs. Okay. So you need to realize that some fights are not worth fighting. Let go of those fights that are not worth fighting. They could be more trouble than you want. Okay. Or than you surmise that they will bring you. Now, moving along to Jupiter. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto that are nestled over there in Capricorn. Today, Jupiter is squaring Aries and Lilith. Okay, that's the most primal part of us, our primal instincts. That's our knee-jerk reaction, our dark parts, our vulnerable parts. Okay, that's what Lilith is. Now, you could be experiencing friction in career. It might not be career. Of course, it's different sectors for different signs. So you want to check the newsletter for that. But for us all, for the collective, that's the sector that it's in our career and mastery sector. Okay. So this is prompting you to hone your skills. You don't have to get upset if it requires a bit more effort. Okay. Dig deep and put in that effort, but you can't measure your success by other people's triumphs, because if you do, it'll make you sad. It could make you react. You know, it could make you say something that you don't want to say or do something that you didn't mean to do just because you feel pushed because of what someone else is doing. You want to be mindful of that. Okay. Now, don't give up on your goals. Pluto, moving along, the planet of rebirth and renewal, is at 23 degrees Capricorn and quintile Aries at 5 degrees. This is on Wednesday, the 25th, November the 25th. The hard work you've done in some area, probably career, it garners you true friends. Okay. Some can see a rebirth due to those in a powerful position. Check the newsletter to find out what section this is, where this involves you, or what sector this involves for you. Last but not least, the last transit I want to go over is Neptune in Pisces. It is going direct on Saturday, Wednesday, the last day of this week, the 28th. Something you do to help others gets well-deserved admiration or attention. Now, because there is a opposition to Virgo, I would say that this is probably something that's being critiqued. And I say that because, okay, so these are I know a lot. I do some things by computer, but most things I like to do my things by hand. So I have like every sign, I have it charted out and, written down so that I can see. I know my handwriting is sloppy. So that I can see, exactly what I'm looking at. Now, Pisces is in opposition to Virgo. And this could be good or bad. But the thing is because it's in opposition to Virgo, this tells me that this is some work that you are being critiqued on. People are looking at it and saying, oh, this is good. This is nice. This is great. You did a great job, and things like that. For my writers, if you have a review coming up, or reviewers watching you or reading your stuff, this is the time when that good news will come in to you, or it should already be coming in now, actually, because the energies are there. But, excuse me, you're getting that well-deserved kudos. In addition to that, Pisces is going direct. So it's time to start those new work projects. This is actually what I'm waiting on to start this new work project that I plan on starting on. I'm waiting until the 28th. But anyway, you could uncover something on that day, the 28th, that will help you to sharpen your skills. Okay. You can persuade the masses with your art. The angle does square the North Node in Gemini and the South Node in Sagittarius. So you need to make sure that you're communicating and putting in the work as far as researching and honing those skills so that you forge toward the North Node, your highest aspirations, and achieve your goals. In addition to that, you need to make sure that you don't have those lower vibrational tendencies, drugs, alcohol, petty fights, things like that, jealousy, taking away your opportunities or stopping you from forging forward, getting in the way, mental blocks, things like that. Okay. Because that Pisces is there. Okay. You want to, it deals with Pisces as well. So illusions and delusions of thought causing you not to move forward, being worried about the wrong things. Okay. So anyway, you want to look at the newsletter to see how that's directly affecting you. It is sextile Uranus. Okay. So being that it's sextile Uranus, that means shocking opportunities to advance in career can arise, or in whatever area this means for you. Okay. There's an opposition, like I said, to Virgo though. So, you could be critiqued. You could even be being critiqued directly by a Virgo, especially if you're a Pisces, and things like that. So you want to, anyway, look at the newsletter and check out how that's going to affect you, where you are going to see all of these transits. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I really appreciate you listening to these videos. It does help me out. I'm kind of getting in the flow of it. It's going to take some time. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm going to try to keep them, no more than 10 minutes. I'm going to try to cut them down, but I appreciate it. Have a great month. Happy Thanksgiving. Check out the newsletter. I appreciate you guys. Abundant blessings to you.